What's up, guys? Jade's Corner back here again for a new video, and in today's video I'm going to be explaining the difference between alphas, augmented alphas, true alphas, merged alphas, and evolved alphas. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like the video. It would be greatly appreciated. It helps my videos do better in the YouTube algorithm, so that'd be greatly appreciated. Also, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. About 75% of you guys who watch these videos are not subscribed, so if you could hit that subscribe button, it greatly helps me out in terms of growing my channel and growing this wonderful fan base / community that we have on Jade's Corner. And we are trying to reach the goal of hitting 4,000 subscribers before the end of the summer or before the end of the year, depending on when we reach that. We are extremely close. We're less than 190 subs away, somewhere around there. So yeah, if you guys can help us reach that goal, that'd be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into what the video is all about. So alphas, as we know on Teen Wolf, are physically the strongest werewolf species and are typically the leaders of their respective packs. Alphas are distinguishable by their glowing crimson red eyes, and their abilities are exponentially greater than those of most betas and omegas. Not only do they possess immense individual power, but they also draw on the shapeshifters in their packs as well, giving them additional strength with every beta they turn or every beta that joins their pack. In addition, there are many different kinds of alphas who take various forms, which are outlined below and sourced from the Argent Bestiary, which was a extra feature featured on the season 4 DVD set and was released at 2014's San Diego Comic-Con for all you Teen Wolf fans who didn't know that little trivia there. But werewolves can gain the rank of alpha in several different ways, including by inheritance, by killing another alpha, and stealing their powers, which is one of the most common methods, or in extreme rare cases by ascending due to sheer force of will, which we will get to in a few minutes. It has also been implied that it is possible for werewolves to be voluntarily given someone else's alpha powers as well, though this has never been displayed, never been done yet, and never been revealed to have happened on the show. So what's the difference? So I'm going to break down these 5 different alpha categories, and then we're going to call it a day, because it's pretty simple to explain, and nobody else on the platform has explained it or is going to explain it as well as me. So I've come up with my own definitions based on what I've seen in the show to help you guys have a better understanding between which alphas are which, and hopefully the confusion ends after this. So we're going to start with alphas. So alphas are werewolves who commonly possess red eyes, as explained before. They are the leaders of their packs and are stronger than betas and omegas most of the time. Rare exceptions being Scott McCall. When he first transformed, he got clapped by the Omega Kincaid, but over time, clearly we see Scott get stronger throughout the show. So if Scott were to fight Kincaid, let's say end of the series Scott, he would probably whoop his ass. But continuing on, they also possess the ability to take on various monstrous forms depending on how much balance they have over their humanity and their werewolf sides. For example, season 1 Peter Hale. The reason why Peter had that transformation at the end of season 1 and all throughout that season pretty much was because Peter was he had an imperfect balance between his humanity and his werewolf sides, and he had more hold on his werewolf side than he did on his humanity, which, you know, caused him to have that form, and why we never see it again later on throughout the show, because Peter obviously gets more control over his humanity and his werewolf sides later on, as you know, we see him as an omega in season 4, season 3, and season 6. So yeah, that's alphas, normal alphas for you. So next we're going to move on to augmented alphas. Augmented alphas are typically the strongest type of werewolf, although there's another type of werewolf we could argue is just as strong, if not stronger than augmented alphas, and I'll get to that after this, minus the Beast of Jevuden that can be encountered in the Teen Wolf universe. Currently we only know of 4 augmented alphas, my apologies, as they were rarely seen throughout the show, and we don't know exactly how many augmented alphas there are. The only ones we know of are Deucalion, Kali, Ennis, and for an extremely short amount of time, Derek Hale, because, you know, Derek was forced to kill Boyd, which means he got a little bit of Boyd's spark once he killed him, effectively making Derek Hell an augmented alpha for, you know, the short amount of time that Derek had left as an alpha before we obviously saw him sacrifice his alpha spark to save Cora Hell. These are special alphas. These are special alphas that can become extremely powerful through the sacrifice of their own betas, as mentioned before, and their power grows with each beta killed within their own or possibly other packs. So that's augmented alphas for you guys. Next is evolved alphas. So these alphas primarily found within the Hell family hierarchy of werewolves and are an extremely rare form, much like true alpha of werewolf, are the only known werewolf forms aside from, you know, regular evolved alphas that can actually transform into, you know, real life wolves. The only known evolved alphas in the show that we've seen were Talia Hell and Laura Hell, which are Derek Hell's mother and Derek Hell's sister. These alphas have perfect balance over their humanity and animal sides and have the rare ability to transform into actual wolves. This is possibly the strongest form of alpha, as Deucalion was a subordinate of Talia, who was respected as one of the strongest, wisest, and most powerful werewolves to have ever walked the earth. So that's evolved alphas for you guys. Next, we're moving on to true alpha. So true alpha is a regular type of alpha with two exceptions. They are extremely rare and appear once every 100 years, the latest obviously being the main character of the show, Scott McCall, and they achieve their power through sheer force of will and determination rather than killing alphas for their power. Other than that, you could pretty much consider one to just be a regular alpha with a more passive way of getting their power. There's really nothing special about true alphas. They're just essentially normal alphas who gain their power in a more peaceful, passive type of way rather than, you know, more violent ways such as killing someone. So yeah, really nothing special about a true alpha. And then last but certainly not least, we have merged alphas, which was explained by Will Wallace. If you guys watched my Ethan and Aiden video I posted, it was the last video that posted yesterday. You guys obviously know that Will Wallace explained how the whole merged alpha thing works. So anyway, to further elaborate on that point made in the last video, these are alphas who happen to be a set of twins that can merge into one gigantic wolf form. This can make them as strong or slightly stronger than augmented alphas. For example, Ethan and Aiden merged were arguably the second strongest members of the alpha pack, right below Deucalion, which you could argue and could pretty much point out different things in the show makes that statement very true. So yeah, that's essentially every alpha that we've seen throughout Teen Wolf, every type of alpha that can be encountered in Teen Wolf, at least as far as we know from the 6th season of the show. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. What is your favorite type of alpha in the Teen Wolf universe? Is it true alpha, merged alphas, evolved alphas, augmented or normal type of alphas? Let me know in the comment section down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. We can start some fun conversations down there. Make sure to keep the comments civil though. I'm trying to get away from that negative stigma kind of set for myself a little bit in the middle of the year that you guys know about if you were around back between like May, early June, mainly May, but we're trying to move past that and get back to a more positive light on the channel. And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and yeah, help us reach our goal of 4,000 subscribers. We are so close to that goal, and I would really love to reach that goal by the end of the summer. So yeah, that's really all I got for you guys today. And yeah, I'm Jade's Corner. Make sure you guys get out. Make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, love, and positivity as always. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.